Alright, we have Base the Bell in the classic skin. I don't think I've seen that in a while. Let's have a look. You have 1.7 million, a little bit broke, you have 25 ETA batteries, your signal searches are looking a little bit broke, that is looking all fine, you are not free to play. How do your deadly assault scores look like, just for a quick second? You are 35k with the full premium team. Alright, Miyabi versus Notorious. What have you done? 27k with Vivi. You have the best Miyabi on the server. Oh no. Sayotri is gonna find you, he's gonna hunt you. You have skipped Yijuan, and aside from that, I would argue those are fair skips. Let's check your mind skips. M0. M1 user, alright. M1 Eve, sorry for that. M1 Astra is good, M1 Jane is good. Your skill levels. I'm trying to wrap my head around this. You level the assists of every character except your stunners. Is that right? You level all assists unless they are a stunner, in which case you don't level the assist. I mean, it's a choice. It's even on Astra. It's literally you level the assist on every single character unless they are a stunner. Where's Trigger? Lighter. How does your Labubu look like? Okay, at least your Labubu is not invested. Jufufu. Oh my god! Holy! Saved! Saved! Ah, yes. Huh? Level your assist on all stunners to 12, okay? That's like the first thing. How many? You have 3 cages, okay? Maybe not on all of them. Let's make 11 plus. Let's make it 11 plus. Aside from, we are gonna check everything later. Skill levels here. Honestly, Sona as well. Sona as well. The assist is really good on her. I personally would also level the chain, but it's not really that important. Demi, what is the maximum crit rate that Evelyn needs? The answer is 75. It is 75%. You want a 75% crit rate. She gets 25% here. Up on, crit rate increases by 25%, first sentence in her core. So, that is what you are looking for, right? You are overcapping. You are, funnily enough, even running crit damage here. You just have way too many crit rate subs. And arguably, your... like, the discs are not bad, right? That is arguably not a bad disc. The main problem is you just have way too much crit rate. That is a really good disc. That is really nice. I like that. Oh, juicy. Very juicy. You need less crit rate, and you also need a lot more crit attack. For Evelyn, for a really good Evelyn, you're looking at 3,300 or more attack. You can go down a little bit on crit damage. So, ideally, you would run something with attack percent as a substat as well. Like, the thing your Chingy has. Why does your Chingy have so many good pieces? You are looking for a lot more attack percent subs here as well. You could actually use this one. Let's do that. You're using this one from Hardomasa. Your Hardomasa is just dead now, it doesn't matter. And then you can use... does this one roll attack percent? Oh, it does. Very nice. So, 80, 163, 1. Okay, looking better. You are still overcapping on crit rate. That is this piece. Which is a little bit of an issue. I don't really want to roll more. Evelyn, max 75%, crit rate and stat screen. Try to hit 3.3k plus attack. The more attack you have, the better. It's not gonna hurt you, right? It's better now than before. You have like 300 more attack and 5% less crit rate. You also lost like 5% crit damage, but you got 300 attack, so that's fine. Jufufu, 49. Well, I have bad news for you. 49 and 2666. We already have had a video, like, tiger abuse. We have already had that. What do we call this video? Now we just reuse the same thumbnail twice. I'm not even gonna look at the discs. The tiger abuse continues. Jufufu is a stunner. She does not want 146% crit damage. King of the Summit requires 50% crit rate. 49 is under 50%. Mathematically, I'm pretty sure. You do not have M1 or something either. Jufufu would like up to 3,400. 2,666 is quite a bit below 3,400. So, all mean jokes aside, right? I don't actually mean that in a mean way. You really want to hit 3,400 attack as much as you can. It is okay if you don't. You don't need crit damage, right? Just whatever. Just, you know, like, give up all crit damage. Your King of the Summit requires 50% crit rate to to activate the effect, which means that we want to have at least 50% stat screen here, right? Min 50% CR and stat screen. Like, the keyword here is up to, right? That is the keyword. You don't need to hit 3,400 attack. If you hit 3,200 or 3,100, it's fine, right? It's whatever. Just more than 2,600 would be nice. Crit rate, you can go lower here. You can give up all of your crit damage. It doesn't matter. Jufufu is not necessarily well known for dealing a lot of damage. Which team do you play with, Zuzu? If you play her in a wheelchair team, so like Astra plus Nicole or something, it's actually fine to level assist and also dodge because you might use it. You're running an R5 Brimstone on her. Your attack is really low. So first up, don't run Riot Suppressor. Just dismantle the W engine. It sucks. However, well, don't dismantle it. You literally paid for it. Don't do it. Run Brimstone. You are running attack crit damage, which is good. That is, in fact, her best Brimstone layout. No attack percent subs, 1 attack percent subs, 0 attack percent subs, 0 attack percent subs. And here you cannot because you have attack main stat. Trigger, EX, ult, assist to 12. 11 plus, base 6 to 12. Lighter, kind of same thing. Trigger lighter. Bernice, I'm actually surprised you have leveled Bernice this much. Fair enough. Banyue assist to 11 plus as well. The one problem Banyue has is he does no days whatsoever, but he really would like to do that. So try to support him in his endeavors, trying to stun the enemy. The best way to do that is by leveling his assist follow-up, which you are gonna use quite a bit. Either because of the immovable mountain. You actually should probably level the dodge here as well, just because of that one. And Banyue is not cheap to level, simply because of the days requirement. That's like really it. 339, that is a really low, well, not low, but it's okay. I would probably also recommend you to invest a bit into Lycon. I think it's a really good stunner. Also, for some reason, you have stuff on him. Not good stuff, but you have stuff. TLDR, level your assists, thank you. Alright, so you have the signature, you're running 4-piece Phaethon's AM, ether damage bonus AP, and that is all pretty fine, except you have no attack percent subs again whatsoever. 2,000 attack! Oh my. Try to hit 2,500 plus attack and stat screen. You want 12 plus attack percent subs for that. Ideally 2,800 plus attack with attack in slot 5. That will also gonna help you a lot. If you have an attack piece here, you do, but do you have one that also has some AP? I mean, that is not a lot of AP. Yeah, try to hit a lot more attack subs. That especially, I don't know what that is supposed to be. It's a dead disc. You have a lot of nice crit discs. That looked like my account. A lot of Phaethons with crit, double crit. Level that up, right? Get more attack percent subs. Main stats are fine, discs are fine. 2-3, 2-4. Your attack here is also pretty low. 2-8. Roll better substats. I would probably... You're also running 4-piece Phaethons. Fair enough. Do you have an attack percent here? You do. You also have one here. You might want to consider running the pen ratio one instead. Okay, to be fair, you're currently fighting versus the half defense boss. How does this one roll? Honestly, that is fine. We take this one. 2, 7, 3, 16. That is fine. I would prefer this one over the other one. Main reason, you lose a little bit, like, arguably the substats here are just slightly better than here, but the attack percent here is gonna be better for you, primarily because your attack is so low, right? Here also AM, do we have another AM one with attack? Probably not, because otherwise you are likely... Those are a lot of impact discs. Well, maybe someone. You have a bit to roll on. We use this one. It has an attack percent sub. Okay, so this is just a little bit more AP, which is fine, right? Do we have... Oh yeah, that one surely is gonna roll nicely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, hell yeah. A lot of attack percent and a little bit... That is perfect. We trade like the 1 AP, which we just gain, and we get more attack from it. Great. So we take that, roll more anomaly proficiency, right? That is everything this boils down to. Otherwise, that is looking much better now. A lot more attack. You are now capping out at around 4k-ish, plus minus, depends. We have signature here. Now you have Kaboom. Okay, 4.4k, 4.35k. We already had that part. You are running 3-2. Okay, your attack here is also really low. You are aware that she wants attack percent, right? As like substats. Just asking. It's a good piece for an HP scaler.
Okay.
3-4, much better. I don't want to click on your user, kinda. Miyabi. Say a tree, look away. Look very far away. Just close the screen. Close the stream. Do you have an attack percent sub? You do, it's on Billy. We are gonna steal this from Billy for now. Oh, wait, you have this one. One more crit rate or crit damage, come on. Yes, okay. Good. How much crit? Okay, crit damage is low anyway. That is good. This piece is really good. Not much to say. That is okay for now. That is also this one we want to change. You have a good piece here. You have one with more attack percent subs for sure. Also a lot more crit rate. We have a good piece. Yes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch those. You are at 80, 142 to 8. Much better. You are missing the ice damage now here, but it is better than whatever we've had before. We could try to roll for some stuff here. Oh, yeah. I take that. We take that one. So 75 to 9, 142. We need less crit damage now, but we want the attack. We could steal this one from your Evelyn. That would be Pog. Some more crit rate would be good though. Same thing as with everything else and basically every single Miyabi that Sayatri ever looks at. So, crit rate, try to hover around 80% plus. Anything around 80% plus is fine. So you want a little bit more CR. Crit damage, go as low as 120%. That is totally fine. And attack, try to hit 3k plus and stat screen with AM D6, right? So if you look here, that is really good. You are already on AM, right? So your attack now is fine. Ideally, you want it to be a little bit higher because you're running attack percent here. So if you want to optimize it, run like ice damage in that slot if you can. It is, to be fair, not very easy. But if you care about your Miyabi, we are gonna write it down. Ideally with AMD6 and ice damage D5. You need a lot more attack percent subs, right? Value, attack percent, and AP over crit damage as substats. Substat prio is crit rate until 80% plus. then you have attack percent, and attack percent can be pretty equal to AP depending on your build. But yeah, the main problem you probably have is that your Yuzua does not have signature, so anomaly proficiency on Miyabi becomes a little bit better, which is why I would probably write it this way. But yeah, attack is really important on her. Always was, and even more now that she is much more disorder based rather than EBA 3 based. That is kind of it for your Miyabi. 148, 3223. Okay, you are missing something here. Okay, let's steal this from your Bernice for a second. 3934. You do want Anomaly Mastery on her. The thing is, you don't have that, so we're just gonna pretend that you do have that. I think it's okay. The main problem you have is you are running Time Weaver, and yeah, you get like AP here, and then this one you're gonna get as well. But you probably want more AP, more substats in general. At least you have some attack percent subs on this one. The problem is you are missing anomaly proficiency subs now. What about this one? There we go. Okay. 33356. Okay, much better. If you want to, you can level this. To be fair, it's not too important. It's an anomaly character. Actually, that's not true. We do want to level those too. It's Yanagi. I forgot about that. Looking at Yanagi. Ah, I forgot it's Yanagi. My bad. EX ult to 12 because of AP scaling. She has on her ultimate, on her X, this one scalar, right? Dealing disorder damage plus an additional percentage of her anomaly proficiency. That is actually a percentage that, in fact, goes up by about 225%, which does matter. So you do want to level these two skills. They are separate, right? They both have the scalar. So you want to level like these two skills on Yanagi. Everything else is like nice to have or whatever. What doesn't really matter in the first place. Sanguine Sweeper, 35. 30k, Miasma Priest, and Mario. Oh, sorry. You have been at 27. I mean, you don't struggle, right? I think it is always important, and I know that sometimes what I say might come across as a little bit harsh. If it does, I don't mean it that way, right? Keep in mind that my goals might be just very different than your goals. And you do not struggle. So all of this is really just, do you want to have higher scores than you currently already have? If the answer is yes, choose for yourself of what you want to do or what you not want to do. If I say a build is horrible, that doesn't mean that it's unusable. It just means that for my standards, it is not ideal. Okay, to be fair, except this Jufufu. That Jufufu was violated. But outside of that Jufufu, right? Whether you have 60% or 68% on your Banyu, if you clear, you clear, right? What are your goals? And I saw before that you said that you basically never do anything on your account. You just do your dailies and then you forget about it, right? So you are not the kind of person who cares about getting the most high scores whatsoever. You just do not care about that. And that is okay. Which also means everything I said here, take it with a grain of salt. You can do from that whatever you want, except for your Jufufu. That's like I lose my words. Level your assist. That's like the main thing. And outside of that, anything you want to do is fine. Anything you don't want to do is whatever, right? That's my guideline. You have no problems clearing right now. You are probably not gonna have problems clearing in the future.